Welcome to my channel, In Bed with Black Widow. I'm your host, MC Black Widow, taking you through this session. Stay tuned. In today's session, I'll be taking a look at Kendra G's single life, which you can find on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Instead of me looking at Kendra's female contestants, I'll be giving my thoughts and opinions on the very few men who take part on the show.
How hear this? War road boy and all article done. I know when we drop this one, you'll understand. Don't take it personal. Bust a blank for the count out, man.
Hey, right there, perfect lighting. So where you calling me from before we get into your update?
Right now, I'm in the state of Ohio right now, but remember I stay in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, your name is Brandon.
Yes.
My pen about the new pen. All right, Brandon, what's your update, boo?
All right, well, my update is that I went to Miami and I met a girl. She texted me the moment I got off your live.
She texted you. How'd she get your number?
On the book.
Oh, okay. She DM'd you on Facebook. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I DM her back. And so we got to talking, we exchanged numbers. We get to talking over the phone. And so I told her, can we link up? Since we only a couple of, hours away. She said yes. So I get down to where she at. We meet up. I take her out to dinner. We had a good time. And so she asked me, she said, so what is your relationship status like? And I keep telling her, I'm single right now, but for right now, I'm just trying to worry about let's become friends and see where things can make me up and grow from there. So we had a good time. I took her back to her house, and after that, it was just lights out, Miss Kendra.
It was what?
It was lights out after that.
So you had sex the first night?
Yes.
So what's the situation now?
All right, well, my situation is now that, hold on, let me come out here because there's so many people. Hold up.
Here is where the scam starts. He's talking about there's too much people in there. There's nobody there now. It's dead quiet. Nobody's there for a start. And then secondly, when Kendra asked the question, she's asking about the update of what happened to his date. Nothing else. That's what she was asking about. But this is where the scam begins.
Miss Kendra, now this is about to be a crazy story that you're about to hear, okay? Now, after I met up with her, I went back home to Jacksonville, okay? My sister from here in Akron, now I told you I'm in Akron, Ohio. She called me on the phone, okay? She tell me that she about to get put out her apartment, okay?
Stop moving, Brandon. Stop moving.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So your sister called you. So after you had sex with this girl you just met, your sister called you?
No, my sister called me like a week after the fact.
Okay, a week after that.
Right, because she seen me on your live the first time, and so she decided to call me after I told my sister that I met a female, everything was cool, we was cool.
So you.
Now check this out now. He says that his sister calls him after seeing him on the live. I don't have Facebook, right? So he said he was on Facebook. I tell you what I find interesting, and I also find a red flag, because Kendra does ask this question, that he is not really in contact with his sister, but his sister only contacts him a week after she sees him on Kendra's show. Now, if it was anybody else, if I'd seen a friend of mine on Kendra's show or one of my siblings on there, I'd be calling my sibling or my friend straight away. So, oh yeah, I see you on Kendra's show, blah, 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 blah. But you notice he said it was a week after. It was a long week after he met the girl. He goes home, and you notice the sister calls a straight week after with a sub story about she needs money for rent.
So your sister weren't communicating until you came on my show?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to give you the icebreaker on this, Miss Kendra.
Okay.
So she called me and tell me that she about to get put out her apartment because she loaned her rent and her kids. So what I did, out of me being the younger brother, out of my heart, I fly all the way down to Akron, Ohio from Jacksonville. I give her $450 out of my pocket. Okay.
Okay.
So remind you, I stayed with my sister while I was in Akron. While I'm here in Akron. So I supposed to have went back home to have another date with old girl this Saturday. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the kicker part about this, Miss Kendra, I swear I lie to you not. This Saturday just passed when I woke up and I got my wallet from out of my jeans pocket. Do you know my sister stole $1,500 from me, kicked me out her house, and she blocked me off on every social media and her phone. And Miss Kendra, I lie to you not, I can't even get back home to my own kids in Jacksonville. I'm stuck out here in Florida. Do you look where I'm at, Miss Kendra? I'm at a bus station. I'm sleeping out here. I'm at a bus station right now, Miss Kendra, with nothing to eat. I'm out here. My sister robbed me for $1,500 and left me hanging. And so now the girl calling me, telling me that she don't even want to be bothered with me no more because of what my sister did. After she done stole $1,500 from me and kicked me out. So now I'm right here in the streets of Akron, don't have no way to get back home. I done went to the police about it. They said they can't do nothing about it because it wasn't no domestic violence and nothing involved into the situation.
So I want to know, why did your sister kick you out of the house? Right? I mean, okay, you said she stole money from you, right? But I'm like, if she wanted money from you, why didn't you just put it in her bank account? Because he does say why he never cash apped it to her, because Kendra does ask those questions. But it just seemed like a long story. You said you came down to give her the money and you were staying with your sister, right? But how long was you staying with your sister for? I think something happened, right? Why she would kick you out. Something happened. And you can tell, why would your sister just come and kick you out of the house? You and her obviously don't have a close relationship, and you come down to her house and she takes your money and just kicks you out. Something is not adding up here. That's another red flag.
So I went down to the shelter. They told me I couldn't even stay at the shelter because I'm not from here and I don't even live in the jurisdiction.
And that's bullshit too, because if you go to the shelter and if you need a few nights there, they're not supposed to refuse anyone, no matter where you're from.
I went down to the Greyhound. I went back to the Greyhound and asked the cops down. I said, "Can y'all please help me get home to my kids?" I showed them text messages, Miss Kendra. I got text messages right now that my little girl right now, she's doing bad. She's in the hospital right now because she got in a car accident with my cousin.
So now he's homeless, he's stranded, and his sister kicked him out. He's sleeping on the streets, and then he's hearing that he left his kids behind. His cousin gets into an accident, and the child is in the hospital. All this trauma dumping scam. How much red flags is that?
That's what this is the whole kicker part about it. By me being nice and me being who I am, Miss Kendra, I got fucked over. You feel what I'm saying? I got fucked over just fucked over, period. So now I'm stuck here, and Miss Kendra, this is the only bag I have with me right now.
I want to also say, it goes straight from the date and the good time with the girl to this whole drama going on in his personal life. Does he really think he's going to meet someone for the first time? You already had sex with the girl, and what you're going to call her to ask her to help you with finance, with some form of finance? Of course, she's not going to be bothered with you.
I haven't ate nothing since I got.
All right, but let's backtrack. So how did she kick you out of the house? Like she came to you and
Okay, look. Saturday morning, while I was in the shop, she had my suitcase, but she put my suitcase in her car. Okay.
So you said that you was coming just to drop off money. Even if you stayed there a night or two, right? You know you had plans to go back home so you can get ready to meet this girl again, all the way back in Florida. So I'm thinking, why are you carrying a suitcase, right? If you're going to stay at someone's house for a few nights, you could have just put a rucksack on and put the clothes in there. Why are you walking with a suitcase? It's almost like you kind of try to move in with her, and maybe the sister thought, what's going on here? I'm asking for money. I don't want you to stay here. You don't know. But why is he walking with a big old suitcase? Even if it's there for 2 weeks, you don't need a big old suitcase for 2 weeks, especially for a man. All you need is maybe the clothes you got on, maybe 3 pairs of jeans. Of course, you need some whole up underwear, a couple of hoodies, depending on the weather over there, and a couple of tops and a jacket. That's all you need. You don't need all that can fit into a rucksack or a backpack. Why are you going to your sister's house with a big old suitcase?
So she told me, she said, bro, let's go for a ride. I said, okay. But at that time, I didn't check my wallet because I first got up and got in the shower, get myself together first up. So I get in the shower, Miss Kendra. I come out the shower, I look at my wallet, $1,500 fucking dollars is gone out of my wallet. So I said, sis, you seen my money? Because you was the only one here. She said, no, I ain't seen it. So by me, not her little brother, I'm keep asking sis, what happened to my money? She like, well, fuck all that. I'm about to take you somewhere. So I'm thinking she about to go take me, go get me some money or whatever. This girl.
Here's the red flag now. You came down there to help her out and give her $400 and something to help her out. So why would you be thinking that she's going to try and take you somewhere to get some money where she doesn't have any money of her own to give you except the money that you gave her?
Drop me off over here in Independence, goddamn Akron, Ohio, at the bus station and left me here by my motherfucking self with nothing. I got this bag. I haven't ate since Saturday. I'm out here stuck with nothing to do, Miss Kendra. Nothing.
How you been charging your phone? How you been charging your phone for the last 3 days?
They got plugs out here in the opening. Let me just show you so you won't think I'm lying, Miss Kendra. Like, look. They got plugs out here. And I speak right here, Miss Kendra. Right here by the door.
So how much?
Right here.
Okay, so you're trying to take the bus back to Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, ma'am.
So you don't have no room. You don't have no. What do you do again for a living?
I'm a chef down in Jacksonville.
So you don't have any. So you don't have any credit cards?
No, only thing I have right now to my name is my Cash App card, and my Cash App card low is like $1.75 on there, and I had that on my card since for a minute. I haven't touched it. I haven't did anything.
Do you have paychecks coming in? I'm just trying to figure out.
I don't get paid for 2 more weeks, Miss Kendra.
Oh, you don't get paid.
And it's 65 degrees at night every year in
So how much does a bus ticket cost back to Jacksonville, Florida?
It cost me $250, and she can't even help me to pay.
And you don't know. So anybody on the planet that can give me $250?
Miss Kendra, when I say I tried, and when I tried to call everybody or did whatever, there's no hope for me. Everybody done blocked me. She done called people. She done lied on me. She done did everything. She even blocked me from her social media and her phone.
Now, first of all, if I was in that situation and you say you have a job, right? I'm wondering, how do you get paid? They're not paying you in cash. Obviously, you say you claim you had money on you then, right? Which I find very interesting. So, if I was in his position and I was stranded like that and I have a job and I get paid every 2 weeks, you have time to charge up your phone. Why don't you call your job and ask them for an advance on your wages? They would quite happily give it to you and put it on your Cash App. That is what they would do and get yourself home. You're trying to tell me out of everybody in the world now, right? None of your people want to help you out because your sister said all these things about you, and none of them want to help you out. Obviously, you come from a dysfunctional family, a sister who just called you out the blue, and you actually have a job. So I'd like to know, why was you walking around with $1,500 on you? Even if you had money to give to your sister, you still got that whole lot of money on you. Why are you walking around with that amount of money for?
I don't even know where she stay at personally because this is my first time here in Akron, Ohio.
You're at her house. What do you mean you don't know where she stays at?
This is my first time being here at Akron
Well, you
at
said
her
she was
house.
at, I know that, but you were at, how did you get to her house?
She came to pick me up from the Greyhound station.
Oh, so you don't know her address?
Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know. If I knew the address, I would have Ubered there and kept the address if anything would have happened. But now she came to pick me up and dropped me off at her house, and I gave her $450 cash. That Saturday, when I was supposed to go home to go meet up with old girl, she done took $1,500 out of my fucking wallet and just left me out here at the bus station, Miss Kendra. Look, and they call the police on me every night because I'm sleeping out here. But where in the fuck can I go? Where can I sleep? I don't have nothing. I don't have nobody out here. I'm just stuck, and I've been stuck here since about 2 weeks with nothing.
So you have a cash app card, but you don't have a bank card, somebody said.
Right. I don't have no bank cards. I don't have nothing. Only thing I have is my Cash App card, and that's all. My checks go into my Cash App card when I get paid, and I don't get.
Hear that now? He said his checks go into his Cash App card. So obviously he withdrew all the money he had from the Cash App card. So how are you just drawing out every single penny until you have just $1 left? Come on now, you're supposed to, you're supposed to be drawing out maybe $50 for the day or something like that, depending on what you need. You say you'll be stuck out there. First, you say you'll be sleeping out there for 3 nights, and then you say you were there for 2 weeks. Even if you was there for 2 weeks, you still don't need a big old suitcase. That's going to come up, right? And I'm like, again, ask your job. They will quite happily sub you that money if you need it, because they're going to take that money back out your wages anyway.
Yes, ma'am, and I don't get paid to the 29th of this to the end of the month, and I'm just stuck out here.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna give you $300 to get home, but you're gonna give me my money back.
Yes, yes,
Now, I know Kendra, she's very kind-hearted, and she will help, she wants to help people, but this guy is just scamming her out of her money, right? He told one long sub story. We didn't even get to hear any. We were more interested in hearing about what happened with the girl and with the girl he met, but he wanted to tell this long ass sub story. He could have easily got money from his job, right? So now she's going to help him with $300, right? But you see how he's very nice and very polite. But this is what scammers do when they want something out of you. When they want things out of you, they're nice and polite, and they're humble, But Kendra G can be a little bit naive to these type of scammers.
Because this sounds like I'm not. I don't know how much I believe your story. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like kind of crazy. But if you need $300 to get home, I give you $300 to get home.
yes, ma'am. But I promise you, Miss Kendra, I'm not here playing with you. I'm not here fucking around, Miss Kendra. Like I'm telling you, you can even ask the people out here on the streets. You got homeless people living in the woods, and you know what I'm saying? They came over here and brought me a cover the other night just for me to sleep out here, and brought me a sandwich to eat.
Everyone is saying not to give you this money. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not worried about it. Everyone's
The cousins are absolutely right. She should not give him the money, right? Because he doesn't. His story to me has too many holes, and it looks like he's just trying to scam this woman out of her money.
I do not trust the story.
I'm not gonna hold you, Miss Kendra. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about nothing, Miss Kendra. Miss Kendra, I got these same clothes on that I had since Saturday. I haven't.
All right, so what's your cash app? So if I send you the $300 because the bus ticket is $250, if you have an extra $50, you'll be able to get home.
Yes, ma'am. Tomorrow I will be able to get home.
What is your cash app?
Jackie, Jack.
Hold on, let's spell it slowly. What is it?
J
J
A
A
C K I E
I E.
Yes.
I really can't believe a woman slept with him, even in a 2-week period. I mean, look how he's unkept. Forget about him sleeping on the streets, right? Even if he met the girl a week ago, you wouldn't look so unkept the way you look right now. Because of course we know, you look at your beard and your moustache. It doesn't look like he even shaped up, right? because even if it's growing out, it doesn't look. This look like it's been like this for a long time, right? And look at his hair, right? It just looks. It just looks. It just looks really, really bad.
Davis is Davis, and the number 88 at the end.
So, what's your profile picture of?
It's a picture of my daughter.
Okay, yes, baby. All right. And the girl you was up with, she don't want to help you out either.
She don't even want to help me out because of the situation.
I said it's $300. So you got $300 in your cash app. And now you got.
This is the part one to this, okay? There's a second part coming up where the whole thing gets crazy. So now he has the money in his cash app now. Hear the story after.
For your bus ticket home, and when you get home, you can handle your business.
And I will make sure once I
Oh, they want to know. Okay, go ahead. They want to know, why did you go out